Ghostly dining.
Ooh.
Wednesday, August 25th. On the bus to Geelong.
So, why aren't we driving again?
Ghosts might be attracted to Dan's reckless driving.
Oh yeah, it's Ghost Month.
Better safe than sorry.
I can't wait to eat something at Geelong Miao Ko.
You're gonna love the local specialties. And then there are the water lanterns.
Lanterns that float, right?
You got it. They burn them as offerings for the ghosts of people that have drowned.
At the Geelong Night Market. I hate this. In Taiwan, people are always shoulder to shoulder.
Like the Taiwanese people say, people mountain, people sea.
Let's duck into this alleyway to get away from people.
Hey, there's some food. Crab legs.
Before we get that, there's a local specialty I want you to try.
I don't trust your taste. I couldn't stand the mochi you gave me.
Trust me, it's called Ding Bian Tuo. It's over by the temple.
Hey, look, there's the temple.
It's so small.
It might be small, but it's the reason this night market started.
Really? I guess the monks inside must eat a lot of food.
There aren't any monks here. This is more of a shrine than a monastery.
Come to think of it, I often see night markets around temples.
Your favorite night market, Shilin, grew up around a temple. Alrighty, now we're heading towards the end of August. It is the 25th. It is a Wednesday. Cronus?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Sort of. Yeah, I'm not possessed by ghosts.
Okay. It is Ghost Month, though, you know?
It is Ghost Month.
Have you been swimming lately?
I've been being careful.
Okay.
One needs to be careful during Ghost Month.
Otherwise, you might get possessed.
That's right.
Okay, well, this fits in very well with the story that we're going to look at now with Dan,
Ghostly dining.
Morley, and Kathy. Ghostly dining. Well, we know that, Morley, he's a visitor, and Dan and Kathy like to take him places and make him eat weird things.
Yes.
So you can imagine that Ghost Month is a good time to do this.
I've been here in Taiwan for quite a while, but I don't remember any foods associated with Ghost Month.
Maybe there aren't so many foods associated with Ghost Month. Maybe it's just that at Ghost Month you go to the temple area and there's foods that you wouldn't normally maybe eat.
And ghosts.
And ghosts that you wouldn't normally see.
Okay.
Okay, so we're on the bus to Geelong, and it looks like, everybody lately is taking a bus. Okay.
And why aren't they driving? Of course, that's Morley's question. So why aren't we driving again? He wants to know.
And Kathy is Taiwanese, and if you remember, Kathy is also a little superstitious.
Aha.
She says, ghosts might be attracted to Dan's reckless driving.
Now, when did Dan drive reckless?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, but it looks like this month, Ghost Month, is a month when Kathy worries about that because, you know, in Taiwan and Ghost Month, the ghosts roam around free.
Well, a lot of Taiwanese people are superstitious even outside of Ghost Month. I would think in Ghost Month they would be very, very superstitious.
Morley says, oh yeah, it's Ghost Month. So the longer he's staying in Taiwan, the more he's learning about Taiwanese culture.
Kathy's warning him, better safe than sorry, so, it's better that we're taking a bus than dealing with Dan's reckless driving. It's Ghost Month.
Now, I'm surprised by Morley's next comment because he says, I can't wait to eat something at Geelong Miao Ko.
Ooh, yeah. He's gonna have some really strange things come up on him.
Yeah, he should know that too, so I wouldn't think he'd be so excited about it.
The Geelong Miao Ko is just the area around the temple, right?
In Geelong.
Okay.
And Kathy says, you're gonna love the local specialties. And then there's the water lanterns. Okay, so you're not going to eat the water lanterns, of course, but I guess water lanterns is something it's one thing that you do, setting off water lanterns. setting sail to water lanterns during Ghost Month.
Yeah, you light them and they float away, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And that's what Morley's kind of questioning about. And Kathy says, you got it. Lanterns that float. They burn them as offerings for the ghosts of people that have drowned.
Ooh, that's kind of creepy.
Well, it's also probably pretty common because I always hear about drownings in Taiwan. It is an island country.
Yes.
So I would imagine there are a lot of lanterns going off during that month.
We are now at the Geelong Night Market.
It's funny how that happens when you
Yes.
travel to Geelong.
Yes. Dan says, I hate this. Hates what? There's lots of people.
Well, it's a holiday, Dan, so get used to it. He says in Taiwan, people are always shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, at night markets at night here. Oh, it is crazy. You have to
is.
fight to get anything.
You really have to be in the right, for me, as a foreigner, you have to be in the right mood to
Yes.
go to a night market.
Yes.
Well, I know that a lot of Taiwanese people think, well, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's fun.
Well, it's fun for them, but when you're a foreigner, you're not used to that.
It really does look like Morley is getting used to the culture of Taiwan because he's learned some phrases. He says here, like the Taiwanese people say, people mountain, people sea. So that's ren shan ren hai, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, and just means there's people everywhere.
Well, Dan's used to all the people, but he still likes a little bit of extra space sometimes. He says, let's duck into this alleyway to get away from people. So there's an alley just off of the main area. And duck into just means sort of quickly sneak into.
And that's something when you're in a night market, if you can find an alley where there's not a lot of people, then, well, you might be very happy to go that way. Morley says as they come out of the alley, hey, there's some food, crab legs.
Well, I'm sure there's food all over the place, but I guess he's meaning food that looks like the kind he'd want to eat.
Yeah, crab legs would be a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, it'd be yummy.
But Dan is involved, and Dan likes to make Morley eat weird things, and that's why he says, before we get that, there's a local specialty I want you to try.
As soon as it's, I want you to try, I would be concerned.
As soon as it's local specialty, I will be concerned because Taiwan has some very fascinating local specialties
That's one word for it.
that involve very interesting body parts from animals.
That's another interesting word. Morley says, I don't trust your taste. I couldn't stand the mwaji you gave me.
Mwaji. I like mwaji.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's like you take glutinous rice and you stick stuff inside of it and you eat it. It takes, you have to
And it makes
really,
those noises?
yeah, because you have to really to chew on it. It's kind of like chewing taffy,
Okay.
but of a different kind. But Morley didn't like it. And we
No.
haven't talked about him eating mwaji before, but I guess it happened sometime in their relationship.
There was the one time in the story where Dan and Kathy had him eating all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah, they went down to Snake Alley and Dihuajie, and
That's
wow,
right.
he just ate everything, and he was grossed out. Dan says, trust me, it's called Dingbian Cuo, and it's over by the temple. So it looks like Morley is not going to get out of eating this, whatever local specialty it is. All right, so they're at the temple area, and, well, in section C, Kathy points and says, hey, look, there's the temple.
I'm scared. I'm scared,
I'm scared
of what,
for Morley.
Yes, I'm scared of what they might have to eat.
Well, Dan goes inside and he says it's so small. So I guess the temple in Geelong is not very big. I know there's a temple up on the hill. That one might be a little bit bigger, but maybe the one down in town is not so big.
The thing I like temples here in Taiwan. It's very interesting. The culture, and the religion is so much different from where we come from. But inside the temples, it's very difficult to breathe because of all the incense.
Incense, yeah.
Can't breathe.
And the leftover incense smell from 5 years ago,
Yes,
too.
yes.
Kathy says it might be small, but it's the reason this night market started. Well, I think that's the case with a lot of night markets. A lot of times you have a night market and then it's the center where people gather and meet. And over time, well, you want some food when you're playing Anqi or whatever. And, then the night market kind of develops around that temple area.
Dan says, really? I guess the monks inside must eat a lot of food. It's kind of joking, but I think it's just like you suggested. There's a temple in an area of the city. It becomes popular. More people are there. So food stalls start to open up, and suddenly you have a night market.
But Dan is wrong. Kathy says there aren't any monks here. This is more of a shrine than a monastery.
Well, that's the case with most small temples in Taiwan, I would think.
Right. So a shrine, of course, would be where you have maybe one god that you worship or several gods that you worship, and their figures are inside, instead of a monastery where people live and you're doing classes and learning about the religion.
Mm-hmm. Dan says, come to think of it, I often see night markets around temples. Well, again, this is just what we've been suggesting.
Right. And the come to think of it is just kind of like, hey, by the way, now that I think of it, Kathy says, your favorite night market, Shilin, grew up around a temple.
Well, that is a pretty cool night market. On Friday or Saturday or Sunday nights, though, I can't do it. I can go during the week, but on the weekend, it's too many people.
I was actually there on a Saturday night not too long ago, and I was really surprised because I guess the police have been keeping things a little bit better under control, and there weren't really so many people there at the time. It wasn't so much people mountain, people sea.
我们看 A 段的对话，直接看到 Kathy 她的第一句，她说 Ghosts might be attracted to Dan's reckless driving。好 ，reckless driving，reckless 就表示很漫不经心的、很莽撞的。那 reckless driving 其实讲到开车就是那种危险驾驶，对不对？好，鬼神呢可能会被阿丹的这个危险驾驶呢给吸引过来 ，be attracted to。比如说 I am attracted to you， 就表示你深深的吸引我，我深受你的吸引。好 ，A be attracted to B 就表示 A 受到了 B 的吸引 ，B 吸引着 A。好 ，Kathy 的第二句话她说 Better safe than sorry， 安全总比事后后悔好啊。好，流血总比流汗好，好比我们换算成中文。好，这个安全是回家最快的路之类的，哈，都是警示的用语啦。Better safe than sorry， 就是安全为上，哈，免得到时候后悔，免得到时候感到很遗憾。好，另外我们看到 Morley 的第三句话，他说 I can't wait to eat something at 基隆庙口。好，基隆庙口这个一个很有名的夜市，哈，我等不及要在那边吃东西来 ，can't wait to eat， 等不及要吃了，在哪吃呢 ？Eat something at 基隆庙口。好，另外来看到 Kathy 的最后一句话，他说 You got it， 因为 Morley 说这边会有放水灯嘛 ，lanterns that flow 会飘，对不对？会漂浮的灯笼，对不对？水灯就是会漂浮的灯笼，对不对 ？Kathy 就说 You got it， 就是你答对了 ，You got it。比如说人家讲什么你讲对了，你说可以说 You're right， 或者是 Exactly 之外呢，你也可以说 You got it， 你说对了，被你说中了。之后 They burn them as offerings for the ghosts of people that have drowned。有点长哈，我们来看一下哦。你看哦，人们会烧水灯，对不对？放水灯，对不对 ？You burn them as offerings。Offering 就表示祭品、贡品，贡献给谁呢 ？For the ghosts of people， 给那些人的鬼魂。那些人怎么样呢 ？The people that have drowned， 那些溺死的人，他们的鬼魂，我们的水灯是要烧给他们的。记起来。好，来看到 B 段对话的 Dan 阿丹的第一句话，他说 I hate this. In Taiwan, people are always shoulder to shoulder. 好 ，shoulder to shoulder 有两个意思，一个是肩并肩，好，一个是很拥挤、摩肩擦踵的意思。你看肩并肩，比如说手牵手、肩并肩，大家要团结，对不对 ？Shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, hand in hand 就是手牵手 ，I N 那个字哈，或者是摩肩擦踵，很拥挤 ，crowded 的意思哈 ，shoulder to shoulder。好，另外我们来看到 Dan 的第二句话，他说 Let's duck into this alleyway to get away from people。好 ，duck 是指鸭子，那当动词有那种潜下水去的意思。那这边讲说 duck into this alleyway 就是躲到小巷子里，因为人可能都在比较大的路上走嘛，对不对？所以你看他要躲到我们走小巷子啊，躲进去，怎么样呢 ？To get away from people， 好，离开逃离那么多的人群 ，get away from people。好 ，get away from 在美语里面有一个蛮常用的片语，我们来讲一下，就是 get away from it all。Get away from it all. Get away from it, I-T-A-L-L 两个字。Get away from it all. 其实换算成中文呢，就是远离尘嚣，就是你可能 在都市或者人群很多的地方待久了，对不对？你觉得很烦、很烦躁，你就想到户外大自然很偏僻、比较偏僻的地方走走哈。Get away from it all 就是这个意思，远离尘嚣的意思。好 ，Morley 的最后一句话，他说 I don't trust your taste， 我不相信你的这个吃东西的品味哈，我不相信你吃东西口味，对不对？I couldn't stand the 麻糬 you gave me。好，你之前叫我吃麻糬，我就受不了。好 ，stand 除了有站起来以外 ，stand up。stand 有站立的意思以外呢，也有忍受的意思，就是 put up with 的意思，就是 bear 的意思。I can't bear the 麻糬 you gave me. I can't put up with the 麻糬 you gave me. I couldn't stand 无法忍受的麻糬 you gave me。顺便记起来。好 ，C 段我们来看到叫做是 Kathy 的第1、2、3句话，他说 There aren't any monks here。这边没有和尚啊，没有僧人啊。This is more of a shrine than a monastery。好，这里比较像是祠堂而非寺院。好，祠堂就是一个 shrine， 那个寺院，佛教的寺庙，好就是 monastery。也有，如果是宗教不同，也是修道院。基督教或天主教的也叫做 monastery。哈，你看到这边 ，This is more of a shrine， 这里比较像是祠堂而非 more than 嘛，比较是而不是 more of a shrine than a monastery。好，这里比较像是祠堂，比较不像是寺庙。He is more of a actor than a mayor。好比我们举出个例子好了哈 ，He's more of an actor than a mayor， 意思是什么呢？他比较像是演员，而不像是市长。言下之意就是这个市长很爱作秀，好，看起来好像都是在作秀，没有在做事哈。He is more of an actor than a mayor。好 ，more of 什么东西 than 就表示比较像是什么，而不像是什么。你做比较的时候哈。好，另外我们看到阿丹的倒数第一句，他说 ，Come to think of it, I often see night markets around temples。好，他们在基隆庙口看到，因为基隆的夜市呢在庙的旁边。他说：“说着说着，这个呢让我想到了，我们在讲寺庙，我们在讲 shrine 或者是 monastery 的时候，说着说着，倒让我想到了，我常常看到夜市是在庙的旁边，绕着庙而兴起的哈。Come to think of it， 这个是一句话的发语词。中文呢就是说着说着让我想到，就是表示你们刚刚讲到 A， 然后让你联想到 B， 然后你用 come to think of it。”来带出你联想到的事情。那类似的用法呢，有 Now that you mention it。好，既然你都提起这件事了，所以我就要说什么？这都是经过联想而来的，就是别人讲到什么事情 ，Now that you mention it， 好吧？既然你都提起这件事了，那我就要讲之后的事情都是接整句话哈。Come to think of it 跟 Now that you mention it 后面都是接整句话。Mention 提到提及 ，mention 是动词，记起来。
Vocabulary.
Be attracted to.
Be attracted to.
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
Local specialty.
Local specialty.
Lantern.
Lantern.
Water lantern.
Water lantern.
Offering.
Offering.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Duck.
Duck.
Alleyway.
Alleyway.
Alley.
Alley.
Stand.
Stand.
Shrine.
Shrine.
Monastery.
Monastery.